Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum, my dear student. Welcome you all. Today our topic is direct and indirect speech. Lecture number 1, class 8. Direct speech, as you know, direct speech is the actual word of the speaker. When we are talking anything to any other person, that is the whatever we are conveying, the actual word of the speaker, that is called direct speech. Indirect speech is the reported word of the speaker is called indirect speech. For direct speech, we are having two parts. That is, just like example is, she said to me, I am not feeling well. The word or the sentence which is out of inverted comma is called reporting speech. The sentence which is inside the inverted comma is called reported speech. Now there are some rules for changing. While we are changing direct speech into indirect speech, there are some basic change that we are going to take place. Otherwise, we will not be able to change that into indirect speech. The main and the basic change is change of tense. We are having 4 basic changes: change of tense, change of pronoun, change of says and said to, and the 4th one is change of words. Today we are going to explain the main change, that is change of tense. While we are having change of tense, some changes we are going to bring, or some basic rule we are going to follow is that all the present tense, we are having 4 part of present tense that will change into past tense. We will discuss that in detail, that how we are going to change that all the present tense will change into past tense. First, we will briefly discuss these 3 basic changes. Other one is when the reporting speech, we are talking about now the reporting speech. If the reporting speech is either in present or in future, then no change of tense will take place. How? For example, now I am talking about the reporting speech. Here we are having, this is the reporting speech. For changing into indirect speech, it is very essential and important to have the reporting speech in past tense. Just like here we are having said. It must be he said to me, she said to me, I said to her, she said to them, whatever it would be, but it is very important that it must be in past tense. If the reporting speech is either in present or in future, now we are going to describe how. For example, here it would be, she says to him. This is says, is, as you know, this is present tense. She says to him, I am not feeling well. So the change of tense, the basic change is, as you know, that will not take place. How? For example, she says to me, because says is in present, so the tense will not change. How? She says to me, I am not feeling well. She tells me, she says to me, I am not feeling well. So she says to me, I am not feeling well. She tells me that she is not feeling well. Now, is again present indefinite, present continuous tense. Is feeling. So it means that we are not going to take any change of tense. This in the same way, if the reporting speech here, as we have written, if the reporting speech is either in present or in future. Now we are talking about future. If that would be, he will say to me, I am not feeling well, or any other sentence it would be. So what we are going to do, the change of tense will not take place. The sentence or whatever the tense would be, that will remain the same. Now we are going to, the third main thing is we are going to discuss is if the reporting speech is either a historical event or that is a universal truth. So the reporting speech, the tense of the reporting speech will not change. Now let me tell you the example. For example, the teacher said to us, Pakistan came into being on 14th August 1947. This is an historical event. Pakistan came into being on 14th August 1947. The teacher told us that Pakistan came into being on 14th August 1947. As you know, just whenever we are going to change one direct speech into indirect speech, what we are going to do, we are going to use conjunction that. When you are having any historical event, any historical thing, that what you are going to do, only addition of conjunction that is going to be place. No other change will take place. Another one is that we are going to talk about universal truth. Whatever universal truth is, for example, my father said to me, the earth revolves around the sun. This is, as you know, it's a universal truth. So here, this only one change, that is a change of placing conjunction, that the rest of the sentence will remain the same. No change of tense will take place. The same, just like, for example, she said to me, or my mother said to me, Allah is one. This is also a universal truth. Allah is one. So what we are going to do, my mother said to me, my mother told me that Allah is one. No change of tense will take place in this condition. So what we are going to do, as you know, that whenever the reporting speech, 2 points we are going to discuss. If the reporting speech is either in future or in present, no change of tense will take place. Another thing is when the reported speech is either a universal truth or it is a historical event, so change of tense will not take place. Another condition is now, just like we are going to, as I told you earlier, that how all the present tense will change into past tense. This is direct speech, this is indirect speech. Present indefinite tense will change into past indefinite tense. Now let me tell you some example for that. For example, present indefinite tense example is, I have written only for this, and the rest of them we are going to discuss in detail. He said to me, she prepares dinner for the guest. This is, as you know, whenever it is taking SRES, it means that is present indefinite tense. She prepares dinner for the guests. Now, as you know, that if this tense is present indefinite, we are going to change that into past indefinite tense. Only we will discuss that said to will change into told me. She told me that she prepared dinner for the guests. Only, as you know, the main verb is prepare or prepares. She prepares dinner for the guest. So prepare will change into prepared. Only that will change into past indefinite tense. The second one is we are having present continuous tense. Let me tell you a sentence for present. Present continuous tense will change into past continuous tense. Let me tell you a sentence for present continuous tense. She said to me, they are playing cricket in the ground. She said to me, they are playing cricket in the ground. This is present continuous tense, will change into past continuous tense. They are playing cricket in the ground. She told me that they were playing cricket in the ground. Now what is they were? They were is past continuous tense. Now it is clear that present continuous tense will change into past continuous tense. Now all these, whatever I am explaining, we are talking about the reporting speech. Only in one condition, that is if the reporting speech is in past, that this change, whatever change I have written for you, will take place. Present perfect tense. Present perfect tense will change into past perfect tense. How? They said we have cleaned the room. They said, present perfect tense, we have cleaned the room. They said will remain the same. They had cleaned the room. Have cleaned will change into had cleaned, past perfect tense. Similarly, when we are having present perfect continuous tense, will change into past perfect continuous tense. Now how? Present perfect continuous tense, for example, the teacher said to us, it has been raining since morning. The teacher said to us, it has been raining since morning. The teacher told us that it had been raining since morning. As has been raining is present continuous tense, will change into had been raining, change into past perfect continuous tense. When a sentence is in past indefinite tense, as you know, past indefinite tense, whenever we are having second form of the verb in a tense, then it will change into past perfect tense. My mother said to me, I cleaned the room. My mother said to me, I cleaned the room. Indirect speech would be, because we have to change it into past perfect tense, my mother told me that she had cleaned the room. Clean is past indefinite tense. Had clean is past perfect tense. Now we are having past continuous tense. Past continuous tense is, my friend said to me, I was writing a letter to my father. My friend said to me, I was writing a letter to my father. That would change into past perfect continuous tense. My friend told me that she had been writing a letter to her father. We were talking about past continuous. I was writing a letter to my father, or she was writing a letter to her father, had been writing letter to her father. Past continuous tense will change into past perfect continuous tense. Now, whenever we are having tense, past perfect tense, two tenses, whenever we are having such type of tenses, there will be no change of tense, or no change of tense will take place. As you know, I have already mentioned that whenever we are having either the reporting speeches, that was about reporting speech, if the reporting speech is either in present or in future, no change of tense will take place. If the reported speech is a historical event or universal truth, no change of tense will take place. Again, if the reported speech is either in past perfect tense or past perfect continuous tense, no change of tense will take place. Only change of pronoun will be there, or it will take place. The change, whatever the basic change we are having, that will not take place. Let me tell you example for past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is I had completed, she told me, I had written a letter to my father. She said to me, I had written a letter to my father. She told me that she had written a letter to her father. Only change of pronoun will take place. Change of tense will not take place. The tense will remain the same. Similarly, when we are having past perfect continuous tense, for example, the teacher said to me, the teacher said to us, the students had been creating disturbance for 2 hours. The teacher said to us, the student had been creating disturbance for 2 hours. The teacher told us that the student had been creating disturbance for 2 hours. We have to bring no second basic changes, as earlier we discussed, is change of pronoun. These two changes, change of tense and change of pronoun, are very, very important. While you're changing one sentence into indirect speech, change of pronoun is very necessary and important. For that change of pronoun, we are having a very simple formula, that is S-O-N, son. Let me explain that. S is for subject, O object, no, N is no change. Here we are having first, second and third, first person pronoun, second person pronoun and third person pronoun. Let me explain this formula according to the examples. I have written example for you. She said to me, I am very tired. When we are having, she said to me will change into, she told me, that here I is, as you know, I is first person pronoun. I and we are first person pronoun. Now I will change, as you know, I is first person pronoun of the reported speech. I is first person pronoun of the reported speech will change according to the subject of the reporting speech. First person pronoun I will change according to the subject of the reporting speech. She said to me, I am very tired. What would be it in direct speech? She told me that she. Why we have written she over here? Because first person pronoun, as already we have discussed, that first person pronoun of the reported speech will change according to the subject of the reporting speech. So that is why we are going to change. This is very important. If you are not supposed to change I into she or first person pronoun according to the subject of the reporting speech, your answer would be wrong. Next is we are having second person pronoun. This is, as already we have discussed, is object and reporting and reported speech. Let me explain that through an example. He said to him, "You are very indolent." He said to him, "You are very indolent." Now here you are going to see, as you already know, that you is second person pronoun. You is second person pronoun. So you will change according to the object. Now here you can see the formula. Second person pronoun of the reported speech will change according to the object of the reporting speech. Here we are having, this is reporting speech, this is the object of the reporting speech, and this is the subject of the reported speech. Here second person pronoun, we are having second person pronoun of the reported speech will change according to the object of the reporting speech. Now him is, as you know, object, objective pronoun, and you is second person pronoun. So second person pronoun will change according to the object of the reporting speech. Sometimes it may happen that if you are having, it is not necessary that all the reporting speech they should have an object. Sometimes we can have a sentence having no object. Just like we mentioned before that she said or he said or they said, we are not going or we are not supposed to mention object. What would you do if the object, in the absence of object, if the object is not given or if the object is not present, what would you do? You have to change, you are not going to worry. Second person pronoun will immediately change. Second person pronoun will immediately change into I, because they are talking about you. So it must be clear that in the absence of object in the reporting speech, what would you do? You have to change second person pronoun you into I. Let me give you the example for this. The same example I'm going to say, he said, there's no object. I'm not going to write any object. He said, you are very indolent. He said that I was very indolent. Now, it means that if the sub-object is not present, the person or the speaker is talking about me. So, automatically you have to change. If there is no object, you must not get worried. What you have to do? You have to change you into I. Now the third one is third person pronoun. This is for no change. N indicates no change. The teacher said, she is very intelligent, or she is very intelligent girl. The teacher said that she was very intelligent. Here we are having two main changes. One change is, this is, we change is into was, and she remained the same. If you just notice here that she remained the same. We brought no change in she. Why? Because when we are having third person pronoun, either that is it, they, he and she, they are all third person pronoun. For if these third person pronoun, it come in the any sentence, it would remain the same. For example, the teacher said, it has been raining since morning. The teacher said that it had been raining since morning. It will remain the same. She said, they are playing cricket in the ground. She said that they were playing cricket in the ground. So it means that whenever we are having third person pronoun in any of the sentence, no change will take place in third person pronoun. That will remain the same. Okay, dear student, I hope you would understand the topic. If you are having any problem, you can just send me a comment. Inshallah, I will try my best to make it clear for you. Best of luck. Allah Hafiz.